do a quick live. Like, a little bit disappointed, tad bit. You know, this whole fucking time, all I did was ask a question. Is a man fucking chosen? And I've been through fucking hell to ask the question. So all it was a simple thing. And, well, I know I'm chosen. And the thing is, well, I was trying to find someone who I thought was like me. See, I was going through a whole bunch of problems where, well, you know, I wanted to talk to somebody because I thought I was getting fucked over by everybody. So what you do is you try and find someone who you think's fucking getting fucked over all the time. And they say weird shit too, like this is their third time on earth, they are chosen. You know, I was just going based on the shit that he was saying, man. Like, fuck. Like, I feel like kind of asked for it myself, you know what I mean? I picked up on things along the way, going, "Well, he thinks differently than you do," you know. But then again, you know, chosen ones got to think differently, or they can't come up with different plans, and you know, fuck, that's fucking unbelievable. Who do we got in here? Cause I don't know, man, but Upchurch looks like a fucking a liar. Well, and people won't take fucking. He tried to fucking big time fucking that Mises guy. Like that's evident. He fucking knew who he was, and he's downplaying it. That's a fucking lie. But then again, you know, one of the things that I always questioned about Upchurch, the one thing I questioned was his fucking friends. Anyways, he hasn't got good fucking choices in friends, does he? Well, look at fucking Kurt. I mean, that's my boy, Upchurch, my boy. But I'll go fucking hang out with AD and watch AD fucking trash Upchurch for fucking hours. And not say a fucking word so I can get some more people to come over to my fucking show. Like, that guy's got a stinky fucking cunt. He is a stinky pussy, that Kurt. But hey, look at his best buddy though. I always wondered, like, you gotta ask yourself if your best friend's willing to fuck your mom, is he willing to fuck you? And if he's willing to continuously fuck your mother, does he want to be your daddy? Does he want to own you in some sort of way? Hey, I'm not to judge anybody in the bedroom, but wouldn't you fucking question the guy running your fucking career if he wants to be a fucking squirrel or not? I don't, like, are these lies? I don't know. This is just going off information on the fucking internet. You know what I mean? This is just what you guys put out there. Remember, Upchurch is doing a fucking movie of his life, and well, Done did fucked up now. Like, I watched them today. I was like, I've never really seen him. Well, I did. Like, I felt that people should have went after Tony Dodge for the fucking the DMs and shit like that, but nobody ever fucking did. Nobody really cared about that. And wow, Dagburn. I seen Dagburn today whining about how Upchurch made everybody think he was a pedo. And no, Upchurch just told it, like, I can't change my mind about shit that I already came to the conclusion with, like, with the evidence. Like, the evidence was, is we all saw a fucking message from Johnny Dagburn saying he was going to get a hold of Upchurch's little sister or his sister. That's clearly all he put on there. But Johnny Dagburn, he has to make himself look like the fucking victim. Twist and turn. That's the thing. Like, the whole time I fucking tried to find somebody who would tell me he wasn't chosen. Like, fuck, I talked to his dad even. Like, that guy's a fucking loser. And his mom, like, if you don't know full-born narcissism, like, any mother who says don't put your dreams on hold for your children, like, well, like, And Patty was being real successful beforehand. Like, you kind of fucking Upchurch family, they're kind of fucked if I'm being honest. Not very solid. That whole Mises thing, that just threw me. See, what happened was to make me actually change. Well, I've kept the charade going for a while, thinking that he's probably not, just based on some of the things that he's been saying lately. But he is chosen. He just has to realize that he's chosen. And I'll explain why I think these ways, but who knows? So, yeah, the other day I came across this video that I'm going to show and I'm going to review. But then I seen it that night, and then I was going to do the video the next day, and that's when I seen the Mises video. And I was like, well, that makes Upchurch look like a lying fucking scumbag. Trying to fucking make someone feel small time. That, well, apparently they did know, and kind of just a dick thing to do, but hey. And then this one here. This is the video where I knew, and I want to explain. Mr. Ryan Upchurch is a bit of a fucking hypocrite. Now, I want to be able to prove what I say first, cause he's all about fucking thinking outside of the box. You know what I mean? Just as long as you're not thinking outside of his box, that's when he gets a fucking problem. Apparently, you know what I mean? What kind of fucking? Why the fuck would he? After the whole time I fucking went through and explained how everybody fucked him over based on the evidence that I had, and he would come in and fuck with me on my comments. Because it was clearly a troll. Clearly. But hey, that was to protect Uncle Will, who fucking shoots his mouth off on a consistent basis on how bad the world's fucking going. And when someone says, well, let's stand up and fucking do something about it, Uncle Will wants to see that person in fucking panties. The fuck is wrong with you cupcakes and fucking Creek Squad? Upchurch is always talking about guys thinking about him. Ever take a look at your fucking Creek Squad? They're always wanting fucking people to be homosexuals. Some fucking wrong with your people there, Ryan. And then again, I noticed today that, well, hey, real men ain't worried about their fucking brand, Ryan. You know what I mean? He's worried about his brand now. I noticed that. That kind of fucking, you know, what kind of holler boy is Ryan Upchurch? You know what I mean? Especially when Ryan or fucking Adam says, hey, air it out. But he won't air it out. He just wants to fucking keep telling Adam he's a piece of shit. And sick as fucking, well, he says it right on that fucking Fleas video or whatever the fuck it is. Try and fuck with what we built here at Creek Squad. So what he's trying to do is bring Creek Squad in to fucking fight his battles. Like a little fucking bitch. Talks a good talk. See, he had me fooled. Says he fucking came here to work for fucking Jesus. He ain't working for Jesus. He don't know the fucking truth. He ain't willing to stand up for what's right. And I'll fucking prove it with this video right here. I'm tired of fucking everybody being... See, this is the thing. I was holding on and holding on. I was like, fuck, there's got to be one real person in this fucking world. And, well, I kept holding on for hope, but fuck. Then it turns out that fucking the guy I thought was chosen is just a fucking idiot. I bet you're loving this, AAD. Upchurch is a fucking turd, bud. He really is. Little minions. He sat 3 million people. He can tell 3 million people to go after Adam. And everybody can go after Adam. But Adam says, hey, let's talk this out like men. Hey, fucking air me out. Air me out. Air it out. But Upchurch won't. But he'll sit there and talk about how he's got fucking people recorded. But then apparently that's about Jelly and Struggle if you ask fucking Dagburn about them having killers on the payroll. So hey, if the music industry's that fucking bad, why don't you fucking stand up and fucking change it? Why don't you show the fucking videos instead of fucking flapping your gummers off all the time, Upchurch? Be a man and fucking be a holler boy and fucking show the world what's going on. But instead, you're having this little fucking beef, and then you get mad at Mises for fucking having your name in a fucking verse or something like that. And I look like a fucking idiot standing up just the other day for Upchurch saying, hey, because Mises was saying about pride, and I was like, maybe it's just your pride, buddy, making you want to think that Upchurch knows you. But then when that guy laid out all that information, made Upchurch look like a real fucking tool. Just in my eyes, though, you know what I mean? But hey, what if there is a God and what if there is a fucking two pass? Two pass, and the one guy I thought would be on the fucking good path turns out to be a fucking crybaby little bitch.
As a fucking American, some of you fucking Canadian YouTubers, y'all motherfuckers are suspicious. Y'all wanna...
Why? Because we're fucking smarter than you? Hey, bud, I got you fucking checkmarked right now. Checkmate. You think you're the fucking greatest troll of all time? When you fuck with God, you're gonna get yourself fucking trolled there, Mr. Upchurch. But hey, let me know where I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I thought you were chosen. I was wrong there. But I think I'm right. I think you are chosen. I just think you have to see it. Because right now, you're kind of a fucking bitch. You tell people not to worry about what's going on in the real world and play with their fucking hobbies. Well, not everybody has money like you, fuckhead. People can't even afford to work, let alone fucking have a hobby. But hey, you're doing it for the regular Joe guy. You're up to date what's going on in the fucking world, right? Well, no, that's called politics, right? Fuck.
Politics a little bit too much for me. It ain't just...
Hey, bud. You get to talk about child trafficking, but when somebody actually comes out and says, hey, let's stop it, and a motherfucker like you who has 3 million subs could get a little wrapped up in his fucking politics and find out that his senator, Marsha Blackburn, has asked Dick Durbin for the list, flight logs for Epstein's Island. Because guess what? The people who are running the fucking world, not just my government, but your government, you dumb fuck. Both of our governments, they're probably hiding that list. So someone like you with 3 million subs, if you came out every day and said, hey guys, can you go out and tweet Dick Durbin and tell him we want the fucking list? We're tired of fucking waiting for it. Children need stuff and stop being fucking trafficked. But there's a fucking problem with me wanting it to fucking stop. Huh? No, it's because I got the fucking Holy Spirit in me, you stupid cocksucker, and you're too fucking dumb to see it. Because your fucking head, you like to talk about everybody else not being fucking able to think outside of their fucking brain. You know how I got here? Carl Jung, using my imagination, trying to find a fucking way to save the world and fucking make it a better place. But I've had your fucking cocksuckers all over me since day fucking one. That was me. And all I ever did was fucking ask questions. And then you have enough nerve to come into my fucking comments. Not once, not twice, not 3, but 4 fucking times. And then not answer back. Why? Because I was dissing your boy Will? Your friends are fucking losers, bud. Uncle Will is a fucking loser. Anybody who's willing to talk about problems but not the solutions is a big fucking loser.
It's fucking all y'all motherfuckers. Y'all put yourself in positions to say stuff about our government and these problems.
No, we're saying stuff about both of our governments shit stain because we should be brothers and sisters. But you fucking Americans hate us fucking Canadians for some fucking reason. But hey, listen, we're gonna need each other. Cause like, I don't know if you know what the fuck's going on, bud. But there's a WHO treaty. Go fucking take some time. Search something up other than a fucking pyramid. Check out your future rather than the fucking past, moron. You tell me where I'm wrong. Let me know where the WHO treaty I'm talking about is fucking wrong. Where your rights don't get taken away. And a social credit score is coming. Or, hey, dipshit, don't you have a kid on the way? Do you want to make a better world? Do you want to make it so that your fucking little girl can compete against little girls if she decides to compete? Or are you just going to worry about when it happens? You can't fucking do anything. Because if you do, then he'll take away your money because you got your social credit score. You know what I mean? But hey, just
To address, motherfucker, who are you?
I'm the chosen one, motherfucker. That's who the fuck I am. And I'd be willing to bet on it. I'd be willing to let them take a look at my brain. I'm thinking the right side's flaring up real fucking bad right now. Hey, I'd be willing to take a blood test to see what fucking bloodline. I'm willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to fucking end this shit. But no one will ever fucking help me. You know what I mean? But you fucking idiots can run around fucking putting me down when all I ever asked for was fucking one simple fucking answer. Because guess what? If I am crazy, I don't give a fuck. Someone has to be chosen. Somebody has to do something. Not just sing about it and talk about it, but actually put themselves out there.
Why don't you go tell your government something? Why are you trying to fucking disrupt our government?
Because your fucking government needs to be disrupted, you fucking shit turd. I say this stuff over and over again. Hey, bud, if your president had showers with his young daughter and she felt that they were inappropriate, should that guy be running your country? Hey, if they find documents that your president shouldn't have and they come back after the investigation and say that, well, it's not his fault, he's just an old man who doesn't have very good memory. And you think it's best for us to keep our mouths shut and not do anything and go to our hobbies like a good little bitch and fear? See if you're actually standing up. Because you know what? If you had half a fucking brain in your head, instead of fucking all you independents fucking going at it, you'd go after this because you work for Jesus, right? You'd start fucking rap battles with the professionals. The professional fucking diddy cocksuckers, you know what I mean? But hey, you'd have to do some investigating there too, you know what I mean? But instead, you just want to fuck with the people you know instead of coming together and making a change in the world. But hey, when somebody mentions that, they're the fucking piece of shit, right? They're the fucking like I don't get it. What runs through your head, bud? Are you living in a be loose fucking vision and not your own? Hey, Upchurch, weren't you gonna make a video about how you can live forever? I'm interested in hearing about that one, bud. What do you gotta do to do that, huh? Huh? What do you gotta, no fear? Anything like that? Maybe fucking go to the fucking dark side and fucking come out and have everybody fucking hate you. And still, you know that you're good with God because you're all about the fucking truth no matter how fucking bad it makes you look. Never cared how I looked through this whole thing. I stuck by the truth. That's why I went against Creek Squad rather than bending over to try and fucking get to you. You ain't real, bud. I'm the real motherfucker. Real as it gets. You talk about trying to help save the world. You talk a lot. But hey, I still haven't changed my mind about the other shit. I think people do fuck with you. And well, I just have a new opinion of you now. I think you're a scaredy little bitch.
And who the fuck is paying you to do this stupid ass shit?
No, this is for free. It's for God, bud. Everything I do is for God. Every ridiculous moment that I've had throughout the past 4 years of not having anybody to talk to me. But hey, but knowing that I got God on my side and just keep doing the right things and it'll all pay off in the end. Maybe it'll give me eternity. You know what I mean? Some things are worth fighting for, and children are one of them. Upchurch, do you have a problem with me doing that? Or is it too fucking political for you, bud? Hey, is there an agenda? Hey, are they gonna try and like have universal lunches and all that kind of stuff so they can even dictate what the kids eat to make sure that they're getting the shit? What's going on in the air, Upchurch? You ever seen those things those conspiracy people call chemtrails? I'm kind of concerned about them because I do my own videos I've got of all of a sudden the plane with clouds and all of a sudden no need for the cloud anymore. It just weirdest stuff, you know what I mean? And then there's been a lot of stuff going into the water, eh? Some derailments and shit, a lot of stuff going in the water. People getting caught dumping chemicals into the water here. I know that sounds a little political, but hey, are our countries fucking burning down right now too? Hey, is there housing issues? Oh, we're gonna need some lumber, eh? China's trying to buy our lumber industry over here at Canada. I just posted that. That was actually a mainstream news clipping. Yeah, and well, we have to know that China and India played a role in our fucking elections here, and we're supposed to trust that the RCMP is looking into it because they're about as fucking useless as your fucking FBI. And I'm not supposed to mention that. Hunter Biden's laptop. Like, but do you have any common sense in your head? If 52 FBI agents sign off on a laptop saying it's not real, and it turns out to be real, those 52 FBI agents should probably be behind bars because they lied to the American people. It affected an election. You know what I mean? But you guys aren't smart enough to figure this shit out. But then again, hey, I'm going to get political with you again. There's this woman named Nikki Haley and this guy named Ravek. And he revealed that, well, Nikki probably got some dirty money, made a lot of money after being part of the government, and then did some dealings. And then she was, can you imagine? Back in the day, if someone accused somebody of something like that, it would have been investigated. There would have been some answers at least, but there's no common sense in this world, though. You know what I mean? They're Upchurch. They're fucking weird. What else we got? But I think this is it. I think that was
Where do you
it.
find
Yeah, so I found that great that he has a problem with people who want to make a better world, and it's politics to him. You know what I mean? Things only matter if they're cool to Upchurch. You know what I mean? A future for his daughter ain't fucking cool. You know what I mean? We'll just let he don't care about politics, but he wants to let the politicians run his life. Wake the fuck up. When did you guys get your fucking brains back? Like, holy fuck. Hey, go read that fucking MK Ultra book again there, Upchurch. Fucking, you gotta untangle your brain, bud. Like, you got a problem with Canadians trying to fucking get Americans to fucking stand up for themselves. But then again, hey, bud, I am seeing on TikTok, and it's a lot of women. They're the ones fucking rising up right now. No men got balls. You call yourself a fucking alpha, man. You're looking pretty beta, but then again, I do gotta stick up for Upchurch because fucking Adam was being kind of a dick too. Like, can you imagine all of a sudden just throwing all that, hey, everything that's ever happened to you is your fault? Then why in the fuck did you hang around with the guy if you're gonna say that? Like, you think that Katie thing was his fault? You think that fucking blonde bimbo from fucking Canada was his fault? Do you think Johnny Dagburn was his fault? Do you think that fucking, like, I don't know, it's just the pieces I put together. I know this guy had an accent. Canadians love Upchurch. Oh, but I'm fucking 51, you know what I mean? So that's not really an insult. And with the glasses, they're kind of taped together right now, you know what I mean? What are you doing with your life? Hey, you want to let me know where the WEF ain't real? You want to let me know where Noah Harari says that you're a useless fucking piece of shit and he's got to figure out what to do with you? Huh? You want to go see that, huh? Want to let me know? I don't care. Ask yourself, hey, how would Jesus want me to be? Would he want me to take a look at my future? And if the children's future was in trouble, should I step up? Should I actually do something? You know what I mean? Hey, Vintage, it's a sad day, but I had to admit on camera that, well, Upchurch probably isn't chosen at this moment in time. But hey, you never know. You never know the whole story. You know what I mean? He did say, like in one of his posts, oh no, he's concerned about the Canadian conspiracy theorists that are trying to infiltrate his government. You know what I mean? He thinks that we're worried about the politics. No, we're worried about the fact that everybody's letting the politicians run the world, and well, we as citizens don't think that we have a brain or a right to fucking say and ask for what we want because, well, there's a whole lot more of us than there are of them. But we can continue to live this way and not fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, is it MK? There's something going on. I don't know if it's the fluoride in the water that's got everybody, or if it's the MK Ultra, or it's HARP, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. This is the thing. Like, if God wakes you up early, it's not a good time. You know what I mean? Like, Upchurch says he has a third eye, but I think it's covered in shit right now. You know what I mean? Like, his Aunt Gail's a piece of shit. His boy Wade's a piece of shit. Boy Rusty's a piece of shit. His boy Kurt, fuck Kurt's such a loser. He fucking has to delete fucking messages between him and Dagburn because he's ashamed of what he said and he had things to hide. That's the only time you delete things, if you have things to hide. Like, that tells you right there. Like, you're a piece of shit. You gotta hide stuff. Ashamed of what you said. And then there's fucking Uncle Will. That guy's a joke and a half. Running around thinking he's fucking cool. Wanting to see men in fucking women's underwear. Can you imagine that? And then for his birthday, he wants fingers in the butt. Creek Squad's a weird bunch of fucking weirdos, I tell you that. Bunch of little jerk-offs. Fucking we're trolls. You guys are the worst fucking. You guys are the best trolls in the world. You troll yourselves. God's watching you, dipshits. You too, Upchurch. He's watching all of yous, and if you're lying and fibbing around, he knows your heart. Think about it. Ask yourself, am I the loser or are you the loser? You know what I mean? Do you have to lie to get through your days, Wade? Aunt Gal. Aunt Gail, I hope one day you watch this and I hope you get yourself better because, wow, you are super stupid and Wade got you in a stupid trap. It was Wade's lie that got most of you into this trouble. And then it was Upchurch who, well, decided to be a fucking douche when he had every opportunity while he was in my comments just to say, not your guy. Especially on that video. Do you know what that video, the one video said, Vintage? It's the one where I fucking ask him. All I ask him for is, hey, I don't know if you're chosen or not, but I hate fucking living in this stupid fucking world where nobody's a fucking awake and it's just a fucking zombie zoo and I can't fucking handle it anymore and I want to join the MAID program. Will you help me with my prime minister so I can fucking, you know, or you don't have to or whatever. But he couldn't answer at all because he's scared. You know what I mean? I think it's people actually do hear me, but I scare them. I frighten them. Because I do make sense, and they can't make sense of the fact that I make sense because they want to hate me so bad. Instead of, hey, if I am what I say I am, then, well, their ignorance and stupidity will have done nothing but get them in the places that they put themselves. I feel pretty good about the way that I've tried to help people. I feel pretty good about it by trying to put myself out there saying, hey, you want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? Nobody wanted to talk about it. So I'm feeling pretty good. Anyways, I was just going to make this quick, Vintage. You have a good night. Hey, you know what the word is? Honda Trump, do you know what the word is? The word of God? It's truth. It's a little secret for you. A little spiritual secret. The word. Jesus was also what? The Son of Man. You know what I mean? He was the beginning and the end. You kind of, can I explain it to you? Are you getting it? See, the Bible is words. And sometimes when you put words together, they can be curses. Like Wade. A lot of things that Wade says are curses. He's a little warlock. All his little lies, they trickle out into the universe. All his hatred, him and Seeper's little hatred where they're calling people's workplaces and they're calling CAS and they're looking into people's pasts. And it's not going to be a good time to be a troll. But anyways, I got to go to bed. White Lightning, he was burying albums. Why? I don't know. He said he was going to show everybody one day why he wrote that song Ghost too. I don't know. He said he was the fucking people's champ as well. He also said he was the start of a new bloodline. He also said he's a leader that you shouldn't follow. But yet he's sicking fucking 3 million people on people. But hey, we all got choices to make, and sometimes fame goes to our head and we lose trajectory of where we're supposed to be going, you know what I mean? He's still thinking small and I think big, and that bothers him. Like, I think he should go after Eminem, you know what I mean? Find out who the saint, go after Dave Grohl or something. Find a good little, if you're going to work for Jesus Upchurch, find yourself a good little saint. How about that little Twerky or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Little Uzi Vert, why don't you go after a big boy, huh? Why don't you put your ass on the line for once? Putting your ass on the line ain't putting it on against Tom McDonald. Know what I mean? Maybe you could join forces with Tom McDonald. You guys could all get together, the alternative versus the fucking mainstream. See who wins. Put your fucking money where your mouth is, Upchurch. Anyways, I'm gonna go. This was a hard video for me to do, you know what I mean, Vintage? It was really hard. I don't like being wrong, but when I admit I'm wrong, then I have to admit it. But then again, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But when you clearly tell people to shut the fuck up about our countries and what's going on, but you want to talk about the past and we want a better future, hey, bud, you're thinking the wrong way, not me. You know what I mean, Vintage? Should be looking towards the future. Building the best one possible, because we can't go back and change what happened in the past. But that's where everybody wants to live. I'm trying to get us the fuck out of here and get us into the future. A good one, but don't worry, Vintage. I know what I'm doing. I gotta fucking do this a different way. I just wanted to let Upchurch know that while in his movie he looks like the fucking dipshit right now. You know what I mean? He's not doing well in his movie. He just got fucked by himself. I didn't do a thing to him. I only asked him for help. He's the one that ends up looking bad, not me. Have a good night.